with that down, let's talk about this, shall we? Fantastic Four. See, I had to cut that off because there's not enough time to sing the whole thing. Because apparently Fantastic Four is going to be one of the absolute shortest movies that Marvel has ever produced.
Shorter than Thunderbolts?
We talked about, shorter than Thunderbolts, shorter than Superman. We talked a little while ago about some early whispers that came out about Fantastic Four, and it was coming in around the 2-hour mark. Well, now it's official. The British Board of Certification has put it out that Fantastic Four is going to be 114 minutes. That's less than 2 hours. 114 minutes. Now, if you're wondering where that places it, it makes it the 4 out of the 36 movies. This will be the 37th. Out of the 37 at that time movies that Marvel will have produced, only 3 movies they've ever done have been shorter. The Incredible Hulk was 112, Thor: The Dark World was 112, and The Marvels was 105. It is shorter than the 115 minutes Thor. That movie's great. The 115-minute Doctor Strange. That movie is also great. The 117-minute Ant-Man. That movie is also great. Ant-Man and the Wasp at 118 minutes, which I like that one. Thor: Love and Thunder at 119. Captain America: Brave New World was longer. I didn't like that one so much either at 118. But Fantastic Four at 114 minutes. Again, only 3 films they've ever done shorter. And it might have been a little bit longer, but they cut John Malkovich out. So maybe it would have been about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes longer. But now it's one of the shortest. Now look, you know my whole spiel when it comes to the running time of movies. There is no right answer, right? Every movie has a runtime that is perfect for it. Some movies can be 2 hours and feel way too long. Some movies can be about 3 hours and feel too short. I mean, it really all depends on the movie. All we can do is trust that the filmmakers for Fantastic Four, as they're putting the movie together, they just felt this is the right runtime for this movie. For this particular movie, the way it's told, this is the right runtime. Now, this even makes it a little bit shorter than Superman. And I just kind of felt that, like, one of my nitpicks about Superman, one of several, was that it felt like it needed about 10, 15 more minutes to breathe a little bit more. Hopefully I won't feel that same way coming out of Fantastic Four, but apparently their approach for Fantastic Four is lean, mean, all killer, no filler. That seems to be the approach. Let's see if they deliver. Anyway, Rob, you're seeing this 114 minutes. Again, not terribly short for a lot of movies, but again, out of the 37 films, including Fantastic Four, it is one of the absolute shortest ones they've ever done. What's your reaction to hearing this?
Well, I've never thought of runtime as a factor in movies, unless it's something like Return of the King, which you're gonna. I mean, obviously the extended version that's almost 4. It might be over 4 hours long, but for a movie like this, the 2-hour paradigm of motion pictures, 90 minutes to 2 hours, is what most movies in history have kind of fallen into.
Yes,
that paradigm
for decades and decades and decades, that was the standard.
And there's so many great genre movies that I grew up watching. I mean, how long is Back to the Future? You know, and I think that
that's a good question. How long is Back to the Future? I will find
that
out.
I don't know, but I think The Empire Strikes Back's I think it's 124 minutes. You know, and I don't think that movies need to necessarily be long to be good. Running time is not a factor.
Back to the Future is 116 minutes.
So it's 2 minutes longer than...
Just 2 minutes longer.
2 minutes longer. And I don't think there's anybody in the world that would ever say that Back to the Future is not one hell of a satisfying afternoon at the movies. So I don't think running time is a factor at all. And remember, if they hadn't cut out Red Ghost, it might have been longer. So what they've done is they've made this a tight 2 hours, just shy of 2 hours, which I think is a smart thing to do. This movie doesn't need any fat. This movie just needs to be monumentally entertaining and give us a brand new faction to join the MCU that is going to move forward. I mean, we have to love this family. We've liked what we've seen. There's a new Galactus trailer out. Please tell them no more trailers. I don't want to see anything more because I can't not look at them. And there's a new Galactus trailer out today.
And it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I'm like, okay. Yeah. I know. And I'm just like, I don't want to watch it anymore. Stop with the trailers. I mean, it's next week, bruh. So I think that I'm excited. I think this movie's going to be really good.
Well, for all we know, because we keep kind of assuming, well, it would have been longer with the Malkovich, but maybe they decided, well, look, this is just like preamble. We could have more character building and keep this
Yep.
by losing this.
You know
Yep.
what? And that's one of the things that the director specifically mentioned, Jonathan, was that like when you're trying to give enough breadth and screen time to characters like your actual Fantastic Four characters, to your Reeds and to your Johnnies and to your Bens and to your Sues, he goes like, we just needed that time.
Yeah.
And we wanted to fill it out, and it just became that the Red Ghost part of it wasn't really relevant to the movie anymore. And they decided to take it out. Listen, I'll tell you what, I don't mind the thought, like when we came out of Superman, right? The first time we saw it, Anne was standing there with us. We're talking about, man, that didn't feel like a 2-hour movie. And Anne looked at me, it's like, that was 2 hours?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, she was, I thought that was like 90 minutes.
Me too. You and I said that too.
I mean, that's a good thing. Like it
is a
feels
good
like
thing.
it flies. That's a good thing. I mean, I'm hoping I come out of, because I've seen some 2-hour movies that felt like there were 5.
Yeah.
And so hopefully that's what this happens here. Listen, it is funny though, that the trailers, and we talked about this yesterday, but the trailers for Fantastic Four did nothing for me to increase my excitement for it. And it feels like Marvel said, okay, we're cutting out the trailer company that made our trailers. We're just going to start dropping some clips. And that has totally turned me around on this movie.
Yep.
Like I'm now legitimately excited to see this. I was always looking forward to it. Always looking forward to it. It's Fantastic Four. But now the needle is moved. Like now I'm very excited for this. I hope it pays off.
I do
Even if
too.
It pays off quickly.
I mean, look, I think that you know, Hollywood marketing has become lazy and complacent. Each movie is its own thing, and I'm tired. Trailers have become so generic. And you know, I think the last time I saw a trailer that you mentioned the first Guardians trailer with the raising the finger and all.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember seeing that trailer going, this is a little baroque, little offbeat. I liked it. It made me want to see the film. Superhero trailers have become so boring. I mean, they're all the same structure when they could be. That's why I love that A24 version of Thunderbolts. I'm like,
That trailer was
that
so
was
good.
inspired. That was like, okay, you know, you're telling me something new. You're giving me a new approach. I got excited about it. But you know, these marketing companies, Hollywood it's not going to survive if it follows trends. Hollywood used to set trends. You get rich in Hollywood by setting trends, not by following them. And I want to see more of that, please.
By the way, you remember yesterday we played that little clip of James Gunn in that interview where he blatantly ripped me off, but
Sure.
Facetious. If you listen to that's just part of a longer clip where he basically says like that, what you're saying here, he goes like, I'm paraphrasing completely, but it's like, we can't just keep doing the same thing.
Right.
Like too many movies are afraid to, he said, I would rather fail trying something different than just stow the average line doing the same thing. And he talked about how he said, I literally got on the phone and I called Margot Robbie the day after I saw Barbie saying, thank you. Cause that was different. Like whatever you thought of the Barbie movie, that was different. Right. He said, I called Matt Reeves the day after I saw the Batman. Cause that was very different. That was unique. He said, that's what we have to start seeing in our movies. We have to start taking bigger swings. We have to start breaking from the normal molds and do these things differently. And Superman certainly did. I hope Supergirl does. And it's kind of looking that maybe Fantastic Four does too. At least I'm hoping.
I mean, look at Sinners box office.
Oh yeah.
You know, Sinners was, again, kind of a Baroque movie. It's kind of not what you'd expect. Sure, people say it's like From Dusk Till Dawn. That's totally reductive. I mean, and you have filmmakers giving people, that's what movies were all about. Show us something new. The Mavericks of the 70s. You know, when you had people when Milos Forman made One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, or somebody makes Network, you know, you had a lot of really The Godfather. Coppola went from Godfather. He had The Godfather and The Conversation come out, or Godfather 2 and Conversation come out the same year. I mean, people used to do really different, interesting things. Bob Fosse making all that jazz. We need these things to keep Hollywood going.
By the way, it's part of the doing things different. I'm kind of getting excited to see that Dave Franco Together.
Yeah, and Alison Brie Together.
His wife. Ooh,
That looks, I can't wait to
that's
see
looking
that.
creepy as
And
hell.
by the way, I wanted to bring this up. After The Hunt Luca
Yep.
Guadagnino's new trailer dropped today that we saw. It's part of that Amazon slate of bangers. That new trailer with Andrew Garfield and Julia Roberts. That looks amazing. That trailer is great.
That one's not going to blow up the box office, but it
No.
looks like it's really good.
But it's an Academy Award contender for sure.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? Fantastic Four be, I believe, the 37th film that the MCU has done. But it's going to be like one of the absolute shortest they've ever done. Only 3 have ever been shorter, coming in at 114 minutes. Are you like me, where it's basically, yeah, whatever. Well, let's see how that fits with the movie. Or are you worried about that? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.